Alright, chat. Let me see what I can do here. I think of doing like a react Andy. There's a video I kind of to react to. Acheron and Powercreep. Yeah, from Mr. Pokey. I kind of want to check this video out. So we can do a bit of a react Andy here while I edit my grip. Okay. Let me just make the game big 5 here. Alright, chat. It's react Andy time. This alright, make it more clean. Alright, let's go. Do a bit of react Andy here. Let's just turn on the caption too. Skip this part a bit. This intro. Right. Damn! Bro, kind of sack
Hey
fully.
guys, Mr. Pookie here, back with another video, and this is going to
I think you sound a bit small, right? Maybe a bit louder.
be a follow-up video to something that I've made about 3 months ago. Editor, you can include the
Yeah, Powercreep. Did he though? Okay, right. Hold on. In hindsight, I don't think EO is Powercreep. Got Powercreep. I don't think EO is that good. In hindsight, I don't think he's that good. But like since Sparkle got released, which is like SP farm for this guy for EO, I think EO got a bit stronger, but I don't think he's Powercreep anyone. Maybe Jing Juan, I guess, but I don't know if EO is like that strong.
thumbnail on top, which is where we discussed potential state of power creep when Imbibiter Lunae first came out. The reason why I want to talk about this is a little bit is because of, as you will know by now, Acheron. I feel that after the past couple of days since she has been released, it is to no one's surprise that she has currently went above and
yeah, I can read that. I think before Aqua release, everyone was treating her like everyone was saying, do not roll her until we want to her E2. Like, I think it's the same problem with Raiden, I think, right? Like E2 Raiden is completely fucking broken. And same with Acheron. E2 Acheron is like so fucking good. But like, and then everyone is like, and then everyone say E0 is not worth it of her. But like, I don't think people understand. Like, even if in E0 at that time, it's still fucking good. So yeah, roll for E0 fucking so good. I don't know why CD is still in S CD. I think it's so shit now. That's funny.
beyond all of our expectations when it comes to damage numbers, right? When it comes to what a DPS is capable of doing. Acheron has proven that E0S1, E0S0, E2S1, that even E6S5, she pretty much dominates every other DPS that has came before her. And I think that by
I mean, yeah, happy to be either Daniel. It's not that impressive. True. But back to Acheron stuff. What am I about to say here? Hold on, let me think again. Hold on. Right. Acheron is right. So before Acheron, there's in terms of like AoE stuff, we have Jing Liu, which is AoE. Blade is AoE. I don't think Blade is that. I don't know. I don't know how strong is Blade anymore. I don't know. I can't comment on that. Jing Juan, I think got buffed since like Sparkle and the rest. I don't know. Who else? It's kind of AoE. EO is going to AoE, but like he's need like Sparkle to be functional, which is like, bro, if you need someone to be functional, then I don't think that's good. Who else? Jingliu still is pretty good, but my Jingliu is pretty ass, so I can comment on how good she is now. Who else is AoE? Who else? Hold on, let me think again. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah, I know. Argentina, or fuck. I'm gonna call him Argentina. He's AoE, physical AoE. I don't know how strong he is now. I think he's strong. I think he's pretty strong. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done research on this, but I think he's good. Since he's do AoE. Silly, I think silly. I'm pretty sure silly fourth. I'm pretty sure silly flex for love, bro, because she's like only do single attack, and the damage she does single is equal to like Jingliu do AoE. So like, why if you like you still see Jingliu, is that point, man?
Now, if people still do not want to accept this as fact, then respectfully, I do believe that they are coping. In all sense of the
They're coping.
word, she has made a very significant impact with regards to what we are used to seeing for our damage numbers from a DPS, right? I would say
Is that true? I mean, from a F2P perspective, like E0 and like S0, then yeah, I think so. Like okay, there's like a power level, right? Like before Acheron, I think the max wealth is Jingliu, maybe cinematography is silly, that kind of stuff. But like I think like with Jingliu being free to play, right? Like the damage she does is I don't know 150, 100k around there. But like when Acheron come out, right? Like Acheron, dude, is your SRO. Like almost time 2 Jingliu. If you like have the perfect gear, good gear, perfect gear, the team is not even like you don't need like 5-star team, right? For like Jingliu, I think you need like either Sparkle or Bronya, Fushuan for sustain. Fushuan is pretty good with Jingliu, so you need her. One more, probably Pela, right? Pela is free to play, that's fine. But like with Acheron, right? You need like Pela, Gallagher, E2. I think that's fine. And one more buffer, one more DT, probably like Green Fan, Silver Buff if you have her or not, that doesn't matter. Like the fact that Acheron like don't need like team investment, I would say that it's like insane. And the damage as well is so insane.
Say that as someone that has pretty much played with every single DPS since 1.0, at least every single limited 5-star DPS since 1.0, impact that Acheron has on our current DPS ranking, it is, I would say, much more impactful compared to any of our previous successors, right? I think the closest thing, we had 2 phases that were really, really big.
Okay, 2 phases.
The first one being in Bibi to Lune, which
I don't know about the one. I don't know about the one, man. I don't know.
At his base form was a very big step up compared to our previous DPS classes, such as Scylla, Jingyuan, Blade, all that kind of stuff. And then came along Jingliu, which wasn't that bad, but she was still really, really strong in a sense where she offered a very low barrier to entry for new players, for players without good relics, in building a good hypercarry team.
I mean, true. I mean, yeah, okay, I can agree with that. I guess, yeah, I guess true.
Because of her free 100 crit value or 50% crit rate.
Yeah, because like Jingliu like already built herself, right? Like Jingliu already built herself, so you don't need like most of investment. But like for Eel, right? I think you need like the most investment for him to do good. That's the thing, right?
So even though Jingliu came after in Bibi Lune, it was still pretty clear that both of these units still shine quite well in their respective fields. But now with the introduction of Acheron, her damage output is so high to the point where very few, if ever, any DPS can come close to what she has to offer.
Oh yeah.
Not simply from a
I have a point for this one. Let me draw a graph. Let me draw a graph. If I can put it on stream somehow. Hold on. Let me open Pit.net real quick. Hold on, chat. Let me check if I can go to Pit.net. All right. So this is what I have. Okay. So this is a graph. Damage here. I can draw with mouse. Damage. This is this character, right? So this is Acheron. This okay. Who is Jingliu here, right? Maybe Eel here, and this is Rice. Okay, so for damage output, we went from like maybe like here, and then like for Acheron, we just go fucking like vertical up here. Okay, that's okay. That looks a bit wrong. That looks a bit wrong. Okay, like it probably go like here, right? Like for Acheron damage output, right? Like it's either go very fucking steep or just like straight up vertical. like the difference between like the two DPS is insane. Like you cannot tell me, right? You can tell me that Acheron is like somehow a bit stronger than Liu. Acheron is like 3 times or 2 times acting Liu. She's just that strong. She's just that fucking strong, right? Now you get my point. Now we're back to video. There we go.
Perspective of a final damage output, but also from the perspective of what is required for Acheron to do said damage output, which is one of the key strengths of Jingliu, which is you can get her up very easily and she can do a lot of tasks, right? So for Acheron, she pretty much offers everything that you would need in a DPS. I don't think we need to talk much about damage numbers because I'm pretty sure you have seen by now the ridiculous amounts of damage that you can output from E0, S0 all the way to E6, S5. Numbers that you have pretty much never seen before in your entire lives until Acheron came into play. Though I do want to point out a lot of these damage numbers, one could say they might be inflated because it is AoE effect and it will still deal damage to mobs that are dead, right? So something to keep in mind. But even without that, it is still undeniable that on a single target, her ultimate still deals ridiculous amounts of damage. It is not just this damage output alone, but it is how often you can use this output.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Acheron does not depend on energy. Right, I forgot about that. So it's so different though, right? Like her gameplay is so different. It's not like this your old like you need energy to do damage. She don't depend on energy. That's the thing, right? That's like so unique about her. It's like if you can stack her up very fast, she can just speedrun the entire game. Or if you don't know how to play her, then she can be like pretty sussy to play, right? It's all depends on how you build her. It's like it kind of depend. But kind of curious how strong will DPS be in 0.1 which avoid was open release. Now hot by 0.4G Malan Divine Key. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. In case of Borneo and yeah, they got her their own kind of like what Divine Key weapon, and they become top tier meta. I don't know how it's gonna be about starrail though. I mean, Jing Juan got like back to meta because of Sparkle. So that's that. I'm kind of curious on how they're gonna do this because if they're gonna add a new light cone, right? Same as Honkai Pack. I don't know how they do it though. Maybe they could do it for events. I'm pretty sure they can't do events. Because like if you're gonna give up a light cone that's strong, then you have to make people pay for it, right? So it could either add a replace the weapon banner with the new one, or I don't know. I don't know, man. But I'm pretty sure we have to pay for the new light cone for the character.
Which takes Acheron to the next level. I think an excellent comparison with this Acheron is like, can you imagine if Invincible Rune can use his 3 skill point enhanced basic attack twice in a single turn? It is pretty much like E2, but you have this.
Or RNG, just use speed on debuff first. Always yeah, that's true. That is true. Just speed on the debuffer, guys. That's true.
At the get-go, at E0, because you can make this a reality using the right setup. And we have seen after playing honkaistarrail for a while by now, you can achieve this with Pella, Silverwolf, Black Swan, even Gui Naifen, and she can very consistently get.
Agree with that. Crit chance with this simulation. True.
Get a one-turn ultimate. I do think that this high frequency as well as high damage is what makes Acheron such a leaks above the rest compared to the rest of the damage dealers. In fact, I would say that for Acheron specifically, she's probably deserving of her own tier. For the first time it happens, I genuinely...
Acheron deserving her own tier. Do we agree with that? I think, yeah, she kinda, I think she kinda. Like, I don't know how to say this. Acheron is like a, like before Acheron, right? Like before, like we know that character ultimate big damage. They need energy. I don't know, fucking slapping Tunjun, Bronya, yeah, get energy for them. But for Acheron, right? For Acheron specifically, you do. It's not the conventional way to build a character. I think so, right? It's like invent a new way to build a character. And that's what makes her unique. I think she may deserve a new tier, maybe triple S, just adding like a may above S plus and put her in.
I believe that she deserves a special tier for Acheron alone. She's just so high up above everyone else. Just it doesn't make sense for her to be in the same class as Between and Jing at this point. And that's just for the damage numbers alone. So now let's talk.
Yeah, and I have a good question here. If Acheron is that high, then how is it gonna top Acheron? That's gonna be the real question. That's gonna be the real question there. How is it gonna top Acheron in terms of damage? It's either one, of course, is out damage her, which is when you do that, the game gonna be pretty sus. Gonna be pretty hard really on. Or two, you put out a specific buffer for a specific character that makes them out damage Acheron. 3, release a new light character. Talked before. I talked about that before. 4, you put out new mechanics that somehow just out damage Acheron in some way. Like, what can you do? Let's say, for example, like Topaz and ratio gameplay, right? They are follow up. They have like Nambi and like they can cheat. They can cheat the turn. They can like I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Like you can like somehow make a character like have 3 turns in a row, and like have 1 turn and then just like turn base. Just have character just erase a turn based mechanic like that.
About the issue of not issue, her ease of access, right? Her ease of access, which is she's able to make use of units that players previously were not able to make use of. And there's a point that I've brought up frequently in my Acheron analysis. You can now make use of even units like Gui Naifen to make Acheron deal ridiculous amounts of that. You can now make use of units like Fire MC, with assuming that you do have a trap.
Right, the Fire MC, right? The taunt is a debuff. That is true. I forgot about that.
On the universal market, and you don't have to tie down your Tingyun and Huo to Acheron. You can now fully dedicate your Tingyun and Huo to the other team and make them deal the maximum benefit. Because the previous issue that we had from other DPSs was that they had to share, right? A lot of DPS. In
that's true. Right, that's true. A lot of DPS have to share members. Then that is fucking horrible to run. That's horrible, right? When you try to kill a base, fuck that, man. That's horrible. But with Acheron, you can just like slap in Tunity. That is not gonna interfere with your main Unity team. That's Kafka, Black Swan, Runway, and which one? And for Acheron, right? You just let's slap in Pella, Silver Wolf, Okidafan, the healer guy, from Ferren. That's good enough. That's good enough. Like Acheron just so much damage that like your other team, your other members or whatever it is, it can be like whatever you can, I guess. And then your second team can be like full-fledged, full powered, and like go all out, and that's good, right? Like you have 2 teams that's like doable. You can run in a base, and that's fucking good. Also, Sorry is competing with other turn-based with aggressive Powercreep usually, but still want to somewhat cater to Genshin player and Genshin Acheron and Brain Dead. True. The fact they will like to aggressive Powercreep. With like the direction of how starrail is going, I think the Powercreep gonna be pretty exponential, right? Like you see with Acheron. like her power is way higher than what we have right now, what we have before. And I don't know if you can like top her though, right? Like you need to resist a character that people one like and two does like decent damage you can play. People were complaining against Bug Boss and Average. I haven't played Average yet, so I can't complain about that. Bug Boss, depend on sim unit, and that's easy. But like on a base, I can assume that's gonna be pretty fucking hard. So like, I don't know, man. The boss hard character do no damage. Then like you have to release more character that does more damage, right? That is. Also, I'm pretty sure Average Shield is already like Powercreep. Also, I'm pretty sure Average is already a Powercreep gear part. So that's that you have to care about. In the future we have like Robin, Firefly, well, Sunday or whatever that is. Like, I'm pretty sure the future character gonna like either way gonna Powercreep the old one, right? Get Powercreep by Average. I'm pretty sure. Acheron Powercreep like any other DPS we have right now. For Nility, I think Kafka is gonna be still there, right? I don't know how they're gonna Powercreep Kafka. Like, bro, she's fucking good with Nility. I don't know. I don't know what the future can be like.
Every single DPS in the game, with the only exception being Blade, every single one of them won the team.
But if I gonna go in the route of like Honkai Pack, where every new character is a Powercreep for the old one, they have to make sure that you have to get Jet very easy. Like very, very easy to get Jet. Hold on, and I'm eating grape right now. Hold on. Like for Honkai Pack, you have a lot of you can get a lot from Ancient Realm and Abyss. Battle Pass, you can buy it doesn't matter. But like the amount of crystal you get from Honkai Pack, I think it's making sure that you can get the next character and maybe full gear if you're lucky enough. Because like the rate to get character in Honkai Pack is somehow I think is higher than both starrail and Kitchen. So like if Honkai Starrail is going into the Honkai Impact route of like Powercreep, they need to make sure that you can get a lot of Jet and get them very easy. And like yeah, you get what I mean.
Every single one of them won the Huo. Acheron provides this alternative path that she doesn't even need them and still deal tremendous amounts of damage. Not only does she have ridiculous vertical scaling, she also have excellent horizontal investment value for players who want to just make two different teams. She is pretty much like your DOT, except she doesn't make use of DOT. She just makes use of your leftover units that you wouldn't even use, and now you can make.
Is there any reason why she's needed, by the way? Like, I'm pretty sure she can be like destruction, the heart, or whatever it fucking can be, and she can still be fine. I don't think she needs to be nitty though. I don't think she needs to be nitty.
Your second team perform in their maximum potential by making.
I mean, except for the fact that she needs two nitty in the team for her buff, but like that can be anything though. They can replace that with like character with I don't know 2 sim path. Then yeah, that doesn't matter. It has to be the same as Acheron. Like Acheron can just be anything and she can still do fuck ton damage.
Units like
still think it will be a staircase like curve, like every year bigger power spike that's practiced on repeat. I'm gonna hope so. I'm literally gonna hope so because I don't want it to be like constant every director is the Powercreep the old one. I don't want that to happen with starrail. To be fair, I'm already fucking tired with Honkai Pack with like the Powercreep system. But like I'm just way too addicted to the game, so I'm just gonna play it. But if they're gonna do it to starrail, then chat, I don't know, man. That's gonna be pretty fucking rough.
Because of this reason, Acheron, I would say, is a very, very free-to-play friendly unit because no other DPS offer the similar level of horizontal investments to Acheron.
Jinliu, I think Jinliu count, right? Jinliu is pretty free-to-play, I think. Except for the fact that you need Fushuan. Except for the fact I think it is pretty easy to play. Blade, you need Bronya. You need Bronya. Fusion as well, maybe. Who else? To play, EO is very expensive to build. Kafka is quite expensive though. If you want to do a lot of damage, Kafka need quite a lot of investment. Like you need Black Swan. Like you really need Black Swan. Runway maybe, I don't know. Inability, easy to find. Healer, now Gallagher is pretty fine. Kafka is pretty decent to build.
But of course, we can't just talk only about Acheron's strength. We do have to talk a little bit about weaknesses, right? Because this is not an Acheron dick sucking competition, right? We do have to talk a little bit
I would suck Acheron dick every day, bro.
of her weaknesses. Despite all her glory, there are still some downsides to Acheron, although these downsides, they are very, very easily overcome, unlike...
What is downside of Acheron? What is the downside of Acheron? Team building, like I don't know, team building. For the fact that you need to stack up Acheron stacks, I guess, very quickly, or else you're gonna do jack shit. Relic farming. Yeah, you need fucking relic farming. Every character, you can't avoid that. Weapons. Ooh, weapons though. Weapon is. Ooh, weapons. Oh, weapon. Ooh, weapons. Ooh, for weapon. Ooh. Yeah, weapons. Weapon is. Ooh. Yeah. Weapon is not quite fit to play though. Luckily, I have like Wild Lacone, which is cool, but like for weapons, no, I don't think weapon. Nah, no. If you play during the Silver Wolf event, then you could use the Silver Wolf Lacone. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. That might be one of her weaknesses.
You know, for example, units mechanics like Lightning Lord, right? Which is you can't really change that. Oh yeah, for units like Acheron, one downside is compared to, for example, Jingliu, you do need to have quite a good number of crit value to make her work, right? You
Crit value? No, I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure she's built just like Jingliu, right? Like she built herself. She have crit damage on her tree. You can get crit rate from the relics. Like you don't need to care about her crit value yet. She built herself. That's the thing.
can't really expect her to perform without a satisfactory crit value. But then again, this downside, it pretty much befalls upon every single DPS that we see, every single...
I mean, that's true. Every DPS depend on crit value, but like, especially with like Jingliu and Kron, right? They built themselves. That's the thing. That's the important thing. You do not need to get. You don't need like to farm for especially crit damage, like crit rate for the relic. Like Jingliu already have crit rate on her tree. Get more crit rate from the relic itself. Like they built themselves, right? According same. She get crit damage from her tree, crit rate from her relic. Like that's good. Unlike maybe Topaz, Ratio, they don't get crit from anywhere. They have to get it from the relic, right? And that's the hard part. Yeah.
Hyper DPS, crit hyper carry DPS, with the exception of Jingliu because of the free 50% crit rate. So Acheron will also face this similar issue. If you don't have a good enough crit rate or crit damage, she's not going to perform as much as you want. But that being said, my counterpoint is, given the same number of investment you would have given to Acheron, she will be the best performer.
I mean, no shit, right? Like you get the same investment to everyone, they're gonna do a lot of damage anyway.
Compared to every other crit DPS. So if your Acheron is, let's just say, 70% crit with 120% crit damage, it's not great. For every other crit DPS, like your Impetus Rune, your Scylla, your Jingyuan, your Himiko, your Herda, your Yanqing, your... everyone else, Acheron will probably be the one that will make use of this 70% crit, 120% crit damage to the highest efficiency because of her ridiculous damage multipliers, as well as how frequently you can cast ultimate, right? So that's true. Point. Another point that players may face when using Acheron is they simply don't have set nihility units, because although Acheron is comfortable in the sense where it allows you to make use of units that you previously were not making use of, such as your Queen Iphone, Pela, Wolf, and now you can use your team and Huo, you still have to use those nihility units. So if you don't have Black Swan, then one could say Acheron would be a little bit difficult when it comes.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you need like nihility character to build Acheron. That's fair. That's a fair point. However, they are, given the fact that they are 4 stars, right? Given the fact that they are 4 stars, pretty sure you already have them, but you haven't built them yet. That's the problem. That's gonna be that's such a weak counterpoint. But I think that's no, that's so weak. But like, it's kind of fair. They are 4 stars. I I would expect you to have them from the ruling part, from the ruling. But but the fact that you have to build them is gonna take a long time. But like, it's not that hard, bro. The DDT, get speed boost up, get effective rate, sure. It's easy, man. It's not hard to build.
Comes to team building, right? So compared to like your normal hyper carries, like your Jingliu, your Dune, they can pretty much function even without the nihility units, right? Because we also have harmony units, right? The counterpoint to that is, for now, maybe at the very start of the game, you won't have access to a lot of these nihility units. But if you want to take a look at everybody at the same starting line, which is if nobody have any of the units, like if you don't have Ting, you don't have Bronze, you don't have Sparkle, then even your normal hyper carries.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Like for Jingliu, right? If you don't have Tingjun, Bronya, Hela, then she gonna do jack shit, right? It's same with everyone. You need crafters to make them do good damage. Like if you would Acheron, so I would expect you to already have Griffin, Pela, Superwolf, that kind of crafter. Like you cannot expect to roll, let's say Jingliu, right? Again, same point here, same question here. Jingliu, you shouldn't expect to like roll Jingliu and just slap anyone on her team and expect her to one shot everyone. That can happen. That can happen. You need to like be prepared. That's the thing. You cannot expect to slap everyone in and make then the main DPS gonna one tap everyone. That is not gonna happen.
Such as,
I mean, unless they are E6S5.
Let's just say like let's just say you're starting this game right now and you were to pull for Jingliu, right? If you don't have Tingyun, don't have Bronya, don't have Sparkle, don't have Pela, you only have like, let's just say you only have like Asta and like, I don't know, like Hanya. Or let's just say you have like Asta and Hanya, or like Asta and Yukong and Izio Yukong. Jingliu herself would also not perform as up to par as you would like it to be. Right, so this problem, it doesn't just plague Acheron once again, it also plagues your other hypercarry DPS units. So once again, although this is a weakness, it is not a weakness that's only shared by Acheron.
Okay, Chuck, you know what? Let me just move this fucking. Let's move my face out here. Hold on. Let me just move my face out for a bit. It's blocking. Can I even revert my face? Hold on. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go. Also chat. I can't fucking. Yeah. I'm covering his face, right? Hold on. There you go.
Is pretty much most of it. The fundamental point is, for Acheron, I do believe that she sets a slightly concerning future for honkaistarrail, which is how are we going to balance the future units as well as.
I mean, that's true. That was what like we said before, right? Like Acheron is way too powerful for everyone else. So again, I do not know how they're gonna produce the next DPS. If like gonna be the next DPS, I'm guessing would heal that guy. Fuck that guy. Who cares about that guy? But yeah, it's like really depend. Like I don't know. It's like I'm gonna hope that the MiHoYo gonna like do like have a good. What did you say? Have a good like. I don't know. Ooh. my phone is dying. I'm gonna hope that MiHoYo know what they're doing, and don't make like a DPS fast, but like every new character just like fucking Powercreep the old one. That's gonna be a fucking pain, by the way, to like just roll for everyone for every single banner. God, it is so fucking pain.
Previous units going forward. If we were to set a precedent now where Acheron is extremely strong, how strong will future DPS units be?
That's true.
In comparison with Acheron, would it be the same? Would it be worse? Would it be better? And relative to that, how will our older DPS units perform compared to the newer DPS?
I mean, like that's just the Honkai pack problem, right? Hookshell Void, fucking Powercreep, no, got Powercreep, useless now. Kalan, Eric Kanapatusuit, Powercreep to shit. Who else Powercreep? Hookshell Blizzard gonna get Powercreep soon. Oh, Azure Empire. Azure Empire got Powercreep by Truth. Hard. She's practically useless now. Who else got Powercreep? Eden? No. Maybe Eden. I don't know. Hush Thunder got Powercreep by Luna. So yeah, that's the thing, right? It's just like deep. I don't know how they're gonna do it, man.
And Acheron, right? So, example, if you were a player that, okay, as much as we don't want to compare these two, we have to compare these two because they are the only two units that share so much in common. Jingyuan and Acheron. They are both lightning, they are both crit DPS, and they both function as a high
Jingyuan and Acheron, right?
Per carry, right? For a player, let's just say you're a player who only picked up your Jingyuan as your other limited DPS, and you compare it to a friend that just joined the game. They just joined the game and they picked up Acheron as a limited DPS, and you yourself, you're not putting Acheron because you have Jingyuan, right? You're gonna notice that the player that started later in Honkai starrail, they're gonna have a much easier time clearing the content because of her relative strength compared to Jingyuan. It is nothing personal, it is just a matter of fact, right? So I am a little bit concerned, even from my perspective, right? Because I'm not gonna hide it. My chat decided to be an excellent community, and they decided to support my funding for my own E6S5 Acheron. I would say that I feel very.
I mean, chat, the donation link is below. You could donate me. Give me a E6 S5 Acheron. You know.
Very fortunate, very blessed for Acheron, or Acheron as you would say, to be my first E6S5. God forbid if I were to ever E6S5 any of the previous DPSs, such as Scylla, Jingyuan, Blade, Imbibitor Rune, Jingliu, all these crit hyper carry, they are not even close to the amount of damage that Acheron at E6S5 is.
I mean, if that's the point that you're just wasting money, then you're just fucking wasting money.
Gonna perform, and that's just one example I'm seeing. So even for whales, it might not set a good taste if all their previous E6S5, they're not even close to the amount of damage.
Welcome to Honkai Impact, bitch.
You're gonna be dealing with Acheron, right? Although at this point it is completely irrelevant because at this point you're just putting for who you love, right? If you love a unit, E6S5, then regardless of how much you're gonna do, but going.
I mean, unless I add a ladder into Honkai starrail, then man, I'm not gonna, max all them out. Oh wow. Imagine a ladder system in Honkai starrail, man. Oh man. You're gonna make a lot of money. I'm saying that.
Forward into the future, if like this is gonna be the precedent for players that don't care about like the waifu Hans bundles and they want to care about like meta, they want to care about min-maxing, how would they go about trying to justify a DPS pooling option? Will you just say, oh shit, maybe next time Mihoyo will just release like another unit that's like similar to Acheron or even stronger than Acheron, so why would I ever need to pull for any of the reruns, which by the way I don't think you should ever pull for reruns in Honkai starrail, but that's a completely different matter.
Oh, pulling for rerun, is that a good opinion or bad opinion there, chat? Let me think of the current rerun then. Lucha. Is Lucha good? Still good now. I'm still think Lucha pretty good. I still think Lucha's pretty good. But I heard that Gallagher got like, it's like equal to him now. E2 Gallagher is equal to Lucha now, which is, I don't know about that. Maybe that's true, maybe that's not. Depend. Who else? Silly rerun. No, yeah, don't rub her. Blade rerun. At that time, Blade is still pretty strong. So if Blade rerun now, then yeah, that's bad to don't pull for him. Generally rerun at that time. Generally is still pretty good. So if you want to pull her, then yeah, that is at that time it was a good choice. But now, oh man, Acheron's there. So why pull for Jingliu? Jingjuan rerun. Fuck no. EO rerun. He's expensive though, so I don't think you should you should pull for him, right? Is ill before Sparkle? If it was before Sparkle, then I think it's kind of worth it, I guess, because they support each other. So yeah, I think this opinion of like don't pull for rerun is depend on like first, how strong the character is on the current meta, and two, do they like fit in your team? That's the thing. I mean, like, if you like the character, then put them. I have no opinion on that. If you like them, just put for them.
Yeah, so like it makes players wonder, right? It makes players wonder, like, was their investment this entire time really worth it when like a brand new DPS just completely like stomps the
Oh my
previous
god, I
DPS?
just remember saying Genshin Impact with the Dendro update. Oh my fucking god, man, that update is ass. Okay. Good example. Ridden. You her that hold on. The way we're supposed to build her, is that you want to build either one energy recharge team or two mid damage near mid DPS with the lightning DPS, right? Is this lightning DPS or what do you call it? Hold on, that's cryo electro, right? Electro. You want her to be the electro DPS, but now with the Dendro update, right? Is that have a bloom or like super? Oh, what the fuck is it? It's a Dendro with the electro stuff. Oh man, all the investment you go into her being the actual DPS go out into the fucking window because the Dendro shit, which is just slap EM in and boom, they out damage your old one. Oh wow, that's insane, bro. All that time you go into investing into Redden, gone.
Even for like your traces, your relic investments, it is a little bit also like, for example, if you were farming Jingyuan, you farmed the 4-piece flop set, you farmed his traces to max level 10 and everything, you got his light coin, switch light coin and everything, and now if you want to play Acheron, you have to completely farm a brand new set of 4-piece diver as well as the light coin experience and the trace levels and everything.
Getting rewind character is not worth it in Honkai game, it seems. No, Honkai Pack is worth it. Honkai Pack is worth it. Like, let's say Virtual Truth is still fucking good, right? She's still worth like every team, fire team, she still need in there. For lightning team like Luna Mobius, you still want Truth to be in there. What else? Ice not there. What else? Lightning, fire. Physical, no. For physical though, rebirth is fucking good. You can still put for rebirth, and I bet she's still gonna be meta for a while. It just like depend on DPS though. Like it just depend on DPS. If you want to follow Honkai Pack, if you're a new player, put for support first before DPS because the DPS gonna get Powercreep very fucking soon. I mean, for like occasion like Elysia still DPS. That's some stuff. But like it's depend. It's really depend though. It's really depend. Rebirth, it's still worth it. Truth still worth it. Luna, I don't know about Luna. Luna is a good lightning support even. So Luna is still a good lightning support and a good DPS. So we can put for Luna. Who else? The break Senti, I guess, but like it's not really worth it. Her boss come around like every blue moon, I guess. Every old character is not worth it. Like Mobius not worth it. Vilfire is not worth it. Who else? Who else not worth it, man? What is coming up my mind right now? Aponia's not worth it. Like all that characters not worth it. It's like it's really depend though. It's really depend on who worth it. It's kind of depend though.
Right. So like, yeah. It is.
Well, like again, one funny thing, Honkai rerun is come out. Honkai run is very fast, so like, who even could rerun even like with Grow update, like Grow update, the next fucking patch she come back. So can you call a rerun? Like she just in the Grow patch, she's there, and instantly in the next update, she's there again. So like, is it even fucking worth it, bro? Is it even cool? Everyone even.
That's pretty much my.
Santa was worth it.
This is
only 2022.
I think
True.
for
That's
Harmony,
true.
we don't really feel it yet. We only have 4 limited support so far. Sorry, not even 4, right? 3. Okay, 4 if we include Robin. So we have Silver Wolf, Sparkle, Rame, and the future Robin. And we do need supports quite urgently, so we don't really feel.
Yeah.
But in the future,
Agree
if
with
we
that.
were to get more and more supports, or even
I took for
subs,
so long.
how
Holy
are
shit.
we going
We barely finished this
to
video yet. Jesus
look at
Christ.
things
That was
from
a
like
yapped for so much.
long-term perspective? Because from the looks of it, new units are just getting stronger and stronger. So my personal suggestion, okay, I love this quote, right? There's no point complaining about something if you're not going to offer a possible solution to the problem that you are suggesting you're bringing up, right? So my possible suggestion is, I think the easiest way, the most direct way to make things, or at least make players not feel as bad when they are, you know, they do own like these kind of units, is opening up the option, a game mode where a third team is introduced. I think this is by far the straightforward, the most.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. An alternate game mode where the third team is playable. It's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very hard to build a team. I'm saying that it's gonna be very fucking hard to build a team. Like with a lot of DPS, the support are like the same. Bronya, Sparkle, Super Wolf, Pella, like they are like interlap. So like to build a third team, it's gonna be very fucking hard. Like you need a third healer, maybe a healer, shooter, I guess. Like it's pretty hard to build a third team. Or here's my suggestion here. Here's my suggestion. Come from a honkai pack mind. You don't power grab DPS a lot. You power grab the support. It's depend on support, right? No, hold on. No. Here, thing. No. That hold on. That was wrong. That was wrong. Okay. You power grab. So here's my thing, right? You power grab DPS. You power another DPS. Then you power grab a support. So not confused that Rubin is stronger than Runway, Sparkle, Bronya. I don't know how strong this Robin is, so I can't give my comment on that one. But back to my my yapping. Like you can like so Acheron, so you so the next update, I know who next, but like the next Powercreep could be like a single target that Powercreep silly. That's still pretty good. And next maybe a support that Powercreep Tingyun or Bronya. Because Bronya is like from the standard, so you can Powercreep her with a reasonable reason. That's I think that's like the what do you call it? Efficient way, reasonable way, good way, I guess. I don't know. Is that you are like you slowly like put in no, that's still bad. Okay. You slowly like power grab the other one. Like I don't know, man. Power grab is bad in general. Like getting power grab is bad in general. There's no way to like make it sound good. So I'm just very fucking stupid, man. I'm just yapping.
The easiest way to still let players use the old units that they previously used, because now you need to build additional teams, right? And right now we do have 2 teams. Doesn't have to be implemented now, but maybe 1 year or even 2 years into the future, or even 3 years. How would a player make use of like, all these different kinds of units? So that's one possible solution that we could have. Another possible solution: restrictions on Memory of Chaos and Pure Fictions. Because right now we have buffs. We have the buffs that incentivize players to pull for new units. But I feel that at this point, we don't really even need the incentives to let new players know that, hey, this new unit is absolutely ridiculous. They're still gonna pull just to get the kit themselves, right? So maybe in the future, they could add some kind of debuff to dissuade players from using the same comp over and over again, and bring a little bit oh, I don't know about one. I do not know about the one. I honestly don't know about one. I think a debuff to make player don't play that character is fucking bad, right? Like in an ideal world, you want player to play their favorite team, but like for business standpoint, of course you want them to pull out for new characters that doesn't. Of course, I would. Okay. For business standpoint, you want the player to pull for the new character, and if they don't want to pull for a new character, you want them to feel satisfied that the team can somewhat clear the stage. Like if you add debuff the stage, for example, you have strong as fuck Jinglu, right? But then the debuff set Jinglu damage reduction by 50%.
then that just feel ass. Like they're gonna feel like the company specifically target them to pull for the new character, and that is just not good. I don't know how they're gonna do this that make people happy. I don't know.
A breath of fresh air.
My phone just dying,
so
man.
Players are encouraged to use different kinds of units. So for example, how do we combat Acheron's like ridiculous thing? Or maybe enemies have like cleanse or like 50% like effect rares or something. Or like it's more difficult to apply debuffs. Something like this. So this could target Acheron, this could target DOT, all that kind of stuff. And of course, all these things they're definitely not gonna be implemented instantly, right? Because it's definitely gonna hurt players who don't have enough teams invested, right? 100%. But I'm talking about like 2-3 years in the future when we like develop as a game.
2-3 years. Maybe that could be that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe.
But everybody have like so many different units. Then it could be something that might bring a breath of fresh air. Either that, or we just have higher and higher and higher memory of chaos floor scalings. Because let's be real, guys. MiHoYo has to come with a way to incentivize players to pull for new units. If they don't increase the difficulty artificially by introducing new memory of chaos enemies or new memory of chaos floors, then what else can they do, right? So I think that way of increasing difficulty artificially, it will incentivize players to pull for newer and stronger units, but eventually all the older units, they probably won't get that much opportunity to shine. I think my bottom line is a way to not make old units irrelevant.
Power creeping is hard. You as a dev want it because you want money. But your car is always stronger than the previous one. No one going to wish other. Like, why would you want to car the just? Yeah, that's like a hard. That's the hard part, right? Like you want to make money and somehow make people want to fucking feel good. That the old characters still do good damage. That's like the hardest part as a like game dev. Like I do not fucking know how they're gonna do this, man.
That would make this game very, very healthy, and I think this would be probably one of, if not the best gacha games I've played. If they somehow manage to find a way to make all.
What the fuck is that? What is that my stream? What?
Probably one of, if not the best gacha games I've played. If they somehow manage to find a way to make.
Okay, that's a fucking video. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Jesus.
All units not completely irrelevant. That would be it, right? Yeah, that is pretty much my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for listening to my yap. This is not scripted. I'm just basically talking off the top of my head because like it's like whoa, you know, it's such a whoa, right? So yeah, if you want to engage in further discussions, drop it down in the comments or join my Discord, discord.gg/Pokish village. We have a very active community on honkai on a daily basis. Want to check out my stream? That's twitch.tv/Mr. as well on YouTube.com/Mr. Poki. I'll be streaming almost every single day.
Subscribe to him, boy. Subscribe for him, I guess.
All I have for today.
Subscribe to this small streamer YouTuber.
Acheron is still in banner, hopefully. And I'll see you guys next time.
Just one more thing I want to discuss about is that the how good have they dealing with the Honkai Impact Powercreep? I think I said this some before. Every new character is a Powercreep the old one. The newest, I don't know, maybe audio from stream. Yeah, it is the audio from stream. For that, okay, for the next character is gonna be Flamna, a Mike Ice, and of course that Powercreep Risen, but like Risen is so old now that like it's kinda reasonable for her to be Powercreep. I mean, I guess like she got like buff from the stuff, and then but again she's like that's like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. Like it's kind of reasonable for her to get Powercreep. From the support side, of course we have Truth Powercreep, Azure Empire. Again, that's kind of reasonable, right? Azure Empire is so fucking old. I don't know how old she is. 2 years, I don't know. So that is very fucking reasonable for her to get Powercreep. Again, and then again, physical for the physical. For physical, we have Rebirth, Kanda, Powercreep, Senti. Again, Senti is like fucking old. They are all old unit. So it's kinda reasonable for them to get Powercreep. But again, Senti is still viable in the team that Rebirth is a DPS, right? That she's still viable. She's haven't gone anywhere, she's still viable. Thunder, again fucking old. Get Powercreep Luna. Again, I think that's reasonable. Who else? Who else? Imaginary. Okay, this is gonna be a hard part. Okay. The the first imaginary DPS, what was it? It was a BNK, right? The Equinox, yeah. So she got powered by the trio, I think, and the time span is pretty short. I think the time is pretty short. And in the trios is expensive to build. Origin is not that expensive to fair. Again, but you need the kind of character for free. Gear again, you can prove them very easy. Right, Kiana, the first like you need to pull for both Kiana, the character, her gear as well, and Origin gear as well. If you are not lucky, then it's gonna be very hard. I don't have Kiana Sigmara, so that's the thing. Equinox get Powercreep very pretty fast. I mean, so that's the that's one of the rough part. That's kind of one of the worst what's the Powercreep there? But like the minimum time span from a character get Powercreep in honkai pack is like 1 year minimum. For the eye stuff, I think Paro got Powercreep by Kira. I don't know about Sushang though. It was Sushang. Yeah, Sushang was way before Paro and she got power by Kira. I mean, it's just depend though, right? People love Yata. Pop Hoyo just roll with the meme. They want to face out yet. Yeah, that's true. Like characters, they are very fucking famous. It just depends on like Hoyo. I mean, hold on. Who else is famous? The Chuo is pretty famous, and I think they still meta though. They still meta on the imaginary weather, but like the boss barely come out anymore, so they quote unquote get powered by everyone else. But I mean, like the DPS just depend on the boss, right? It depends on how often the boss come out on the beast. That's the thing. And yeah, Yata, people love Yata, so just fucking bring on the break. That's one of the reason why Yata still meta, I guess. Alright. That's enough jabbing for today. Enough jabbing for today. Enough jabbing. Enough jabbing. Alright, that's probably gonna go to the clip channel there. Oh wow. Right, every time Santi is on screen, the comment section yep, that's true. That's true. She's pretty fucking famous, so that's one of the reasons why you probably don't want to get her face out.